The theme under which we will be meeting is Reconstructing Africa Beyond Limitations, which is an integrated collaborative approach. So there will be the integration and the collaboration, forging of collaboration and integration of solutions for rebuilding Africa for the next level that we all look forward to. And these solutions will come from different craftsmen and craftswomen.
When people were identified, people are identified on the basis that they will come to this summit in Harare to contribute towards translating into this new way of thinking, new way of doing things, which is really kingdom-mindedness. So we are looking for people, like-minded people, and I think the visionary calls them craftsmen. The kind of people that we are talking are giants, people that will make a difference, bring solutions, and begin to say the system of the economy as we have it now, it doesn't matter what you do, will never work. If you want to keep people oppressed and if you want to keep people totally downtrodden out there, steal the economy from them. And we will be sitting with Bibles and loving the Lord, but very poor. So we need now to bring a complete translated kingdom system that begins to say, what is it that God wants instituted so that we can have a different kingdom? That's why it deals with governance, it deals with business, it deals with agriculture, it deals with socio-economic systems, it deals with spirituality issues, church issues, spirituality issues. It deals with public sector, for example. People that are in government may not necessarily be able to provide the solutions either, because they are subjected by the same problem. So these game changers that are coming to this summit are these kind of people, government people, politicians, business people, church people, presidents of countries, former presidents, the African Union. Remember the integration of the African Union in terms of the 2030 program. Mugabe is going to make announcements around that within the context of this particular summit. So he will be there to say, for us as Africa to translate ourselves to a different level, we need a framework. And this framework is kingdom framework. And that is what this is all about.
So this summit is going to gather very strategic solutions that are coming to now remove the obstacles which have been keeping Africa slow and keeping Africa down. That also includes the putting on the table for adoption and for discussion solutions in terms of the laws that can move Africa forward quicker and faster. That is why, in terms of collaboration, the leadership of the church will be working together with the leadership of business and also with the leadership of governments and parliaments and even some of the judges will be helping us to think. Then lastly, international partners. You can never build a strong nation or a strong continent without also drawing on the strengths of friends beyond our borders across the world. So these are going to be very life-changing 3 days for the whole continent, such that when we have finished, we will be able to move out with an Africa reconstruction plan and also with financial strategies for that, so that enough finances should be mobilized for some of the key projects that can become exemplary projects for all the countries and all the sub-regions of Africa. That includes education and training solutions. Yeah, and we can eliminate poverty and unemployment as quickly as possible.
The 4 horns that the visionary saw, and those horns were basically responsible for bringing people down those four horns are demonic forces. That's really what they are. And they present themselves in different systems. You find them in different systems. That's why you'll see, even in the program that we have, the program is focusing on those four issues that the destruction is actually realized in. You look at it from the spiritual issue, which is really the church and the entire value chain of the church and the spirituality issue. You look at it from business and economics, for example, the banking systems, for example, investment systems, for example. So you look at the whole economic system that needs to be looked into. You look at infrastructure, for example. You look at logistics, for example. So the four horns, if you look at the four segments that the conference is going to be focusing on, as you would have seen in the program, that's where you find the horns. And that's where those craftsmen that are going to come on board will then be crushing those four horns to begin to translate a new order.
This is your time. Come over. We are waiting for you. Meet you in Harare, November 7 up to 9.